And welcome back to another thrilling episode of Been Rollin' playing the Old Republic. We're here at the second town now, looking for stolen medicine. You see there's a few of us here, and just kind of roaming around looking for guys to kill because of course they drop it. And just like that, looks like the silver guys are the ones that actually drop it. So now we've got the medicine, but we do have a bonus mission attached to it to kill a bunch of guys. So let's go ahead and take care of that. We'll help this guy spin out this crowd here. And that guy snagged my kill there, but hey, don't really care because we're just running around shooting people at random. Looks like we have guys over here to take care of. Let's see if we can find some cover. Pretty easy over here. Well, since we've already completed the main part of this mission, I'll skip to the next one. Alright, looks like we're on our way to finding a necklace.
Irsogomos, Taipsaprata, Kajis Rais Kiata, Karogia Gia Israel Christai, Dasnia Sia Lagia Ristik. Smarcio Pobudas, Mana Ir Padre Mana Narcali.
Are we talking about the same necklace here?
Nas Intimas, Antivaro Jayala, Bant Karaminai. Daznai as apis mastinis miagas rupas tisar. Gis pasake da gia patmas visada. Bavo pastai.
You'll forgive me if I don't take your word for it.
Atrodo no mala samobo, todo gis bavo apietai. Agia naitai pato, as linkes passi viki vasas. As apis maste nimiadas, rupas tis a.
Sounds like you could use a professional.
Irsogomos, Taipsaprata, Kajis Rais Kiata, Gratai aptikte, Irprit, Vertini Savasia, Savebe Kaijis.
Where are these scavengers?
Tintas nas bavadalev. Aja paslaptis greafs lakinis. Naras tingas fidas.
Alright, so the weird lady in the camp apparently is a spy for the Empire. Blast that up. So we can't have Imperial spies getting in our way. So let's see what we can do about finding her necklace. Not exactly sure where I'm going. Looks like I'm going back up. Yep. See anyone else protecting this place? Wow. There's a random flip over there. And there it is.
You're certainly not a resident here, and you're no separatist. You must be that hotshot freighter captain Vidu described over the holo. These poor, starving ladies and I are very grateful for the supplies you've brought. If I wasn't so exhausted, I'd throw you a party.
What are all these women doing here?
Their husbands died defending Talaran against the separatists. Poor things. Now, I look after them.
I bet.
Vidu said you're seeking information on a particular separatist named Skavak. The only place to find personnel data like that is at Manet Point. I used to acquire quality goods at a discount on Manet Point. I discovered all manner of shortcuts through the island's warehouses. I kept detailed schematics of every maintenance passage and tunnel there. Unfortunately, I had to abandon those schematics when I fled Manet Point.
You got a brilliant plan, right?
I always have a brilliant plan. That's why I'm still alive. My schematics are still in my former home. However, I short-circuited the building's door and sealed it shut when I left. The only way to reopen the door is by disrupting Manet Point's power relays. Once you gain entry, you'll find my schematics cleverly disguised as an extraordinarily tedious treatise on birdwatching. Don't worry, I'll teach you the code I use to conceal my schematics. You won't die of boredom reading about rare waterfowl. Now pay attention and listen carefully, because you really don't want to hear this twice. And replace every mention of the Mantellian flutter plume with the number 3. Did you get all that?
Oh, man. Thank God I don't have to memorize this.
I nodded off once or twice there. You weren't kidding about the boredom.
Imagine how dull it was to write the blasted thing. Once you read my schematics, the way into the Separatist computer station will become clear. Unfortunately, that only solves half your problems. The Separatists encrypt all their files. You'll need special equipment to decipher their data. That's Vidu's area of expertise, not mine. I'll take those supplies now, if you don't mind. These poor ladies could use some cheering up.
It's disgusting how you take advantage of these women.
Don't be so quick to judge. These ladies adore me for a reason. Be a sport and kill some separatists on your way out of here. Goodbye, Captain.
Okay. A little weird, but hey, what isn't? And I don't really need to fight them. Hi guys. Yeah, we'll just take care of them real quick. Hey, you said you get to live. Alright, so apparently someone had just come through here. Let's take care of a group of turds. I'm just gonna run and gun. And we'll head on over to our next mission objective. Alright, so we're now heading up to Manet Point in order to get this schematic in order to learn our way around the main street. Everybody's just too far away. Why did it just default there? There we go. What's up, gentlemen? Yeah, you thought you had me. The Super 8 is flipping a coin and shooting it. Which is a big old waste of money if you ask me. So don't flip another one. So apparently we need to go in here. To deal with these guys rolling faster. As you can see, if you don't have cover, yeah, you don't really last too long. So a lot of, you run into a larger group, it can be harder to deal with. Alright, so let's see what's in here that we need to take care of. Oh, hi, buddy. We'll just... And there's level 5. And we picked up the necklace on our way here, by the way. Oh, and it looks like they have spy equipment at Fort Garnick. And they're listening in on conversations. Should prove to be interesting. Or at least an interesting conversation with the people in charge of the fort. And let's just... Oh, there's guys there. While we are behind cover, they can't really hit us too much. Well, we've taken care of everything that we need to take care of, so I'm going to jump back to the base. Alright, let's turn in some missions.
Tell me you got that medicine. Nurse says one of the boys has gone into shock. He won't last much longer.
No, not yet. I'll let you know when I find it, though.
Hurry up! The wounded don't have time to spare.
Looks like I can give him the medicine, or I can give it to the cat lady. I think when I play Trooper, I'll give it to the soldiers. But as a smuggler, I'm gonna give it to cat lady.
You came back. Do you have the medicine?
That's every last med kit. Seems the Separatists didn't live long enough to make much use of them.
This is going to make a huge difference. Really, it's nice to find someone with a good heart here on Ord Mantell. Thank you. I was starting to lose faith that there were any good people left.
There's still lots of good people in the galaxy.
Maybe. It just seems like there aren't very many on Ord Mantell, I guess. Thank you again.
Alright, and she gives us some boots. Always like boots. Or upgrades of any kind, really. There's that lady who wants the necklace. I think I'm gonna wait and see if I can find the alternative to that. But let's go back over here and take care of our story mission. We gotta talk to a gentleman named Vidu.
You must be the freighter Captain Vidu's expecting. It's a pleasure to meet you in person. I'm Cyrena.
What's a knockout like you doing in this dump?
I'm here to enhance the aesthetics of Vidu's surroundings. He enjoys looking at pretty things while he works. I heard about what happened with Skavik. Can't say I'm surprised. I told Vidu not to trust that scoundrel. Vidu's putting on a brave face for me, but I can tell he's terrified. Is it bad? Should I be worried?
Leave everything to me, sweetheart.
It's comforting to know a confident man like you is taking care of things. I feel safer already. I suppose I shouldn't keep you any longer. Vidu might get the wrong idea about us.
If he's gonna suspect anyway.
I can see you're going to be trouble. We'll have to continue this discussion later. Farewell, Captain.
Okay. Looks like we found ourselves a little lady. But we have things to do. Let's go talk to Vidu.
Back already, Captain. Help me and Corso finish this robe of steak. Don't let this fine cut of meat go to waste.
Boss, quit acting like it's your last meal. Rogan the Butcher isn't gonna kill you.
I won't blow this, trust me.
Until I've recovered those stolen blasters, I'll eat and drink like there's no tomorrow. Nice work in Talaran. We're getting somewhere in this hunt for Skavik. Ricky told me he gave you a way into the Separatist hideout. Said something about a secret entrance.
I always wondered how Ricky could steal so much from Manet Point and not get caught.
Getting into Manet Point will be extra tricky. For one thing, you have to swim there.
When the Separatists invaded, they blew up the only bridge leading onto the island. Turned it into their private resort.
You'll be walking into the Ranker's Den, Captain.
When I get done there, it'll be a boneyard.
That'll be interesting, since you'll be outnumbered 100 to 1. If you download the Separatist computer files onto this datapad and bring it back here, we'll handle the rest.
I'd rather go with you, Captain. My Viroblade's pretty good for chopping Separatists off at the knees. I call it Huey.
Forget about the Separatists, Corso. I want that slicer kit here before the Captain comes back.
I'm on it, boss. Good luck at Manet Point, Captain.
Last thing I need is Corso turning one-man army out there. Kid'll just get himself killed for nothing. Separatists wiped out his family a couple of years ago. Corso took it personal.
I don't blame him for wanting revenge.
Mixing personal grudges and business is like dropping a thermal detonator into a fuel dump.
Vidu, there's someone named Rogan calling on the holo. He sounds upset.
Oh, that's all I need. Stall him for me, sweetheart. Remember the plan. Disrupt Manet Point's power relays, get inside Reiki's old home, and use those schematics to enter the Separatist base. When you're in, slice into the Separatist computer and download everything onto my datapad. Good luck.
Sounds, complicated. Get some bracers for it. Alright, so apparently the Butcher is already, getting a little upset that he doesn't have his guns. So, I have a feeling we better take care of this pretty soon, or else we might have to start dealing with some of the Butcher's lackeys. Alright, let's see here. What do we still have left to turn in? We got a quest over there. Whatever. There's a quest over here. And there's a quest over here. Well, let's go pick up the new quests, and we'll turn in some old quests along the way.
Damn Separatists. All they're doing is cutting themselves off. Cockeyed fools. All of them. Did you hear about the bridge to Manet Point? Those foolish Separatists think that by blowing up the bridge to Manet Point, they're striking a blow for the people. But all they've created is division. And division is death. Lots of good people got stuck in Manet Point when the bridge went out. The Separatists are trying to divide us. Divide and conquer, right? There was a doctor there, Jay and Ket. Brilliant medical man and staunch Republic supporter. Essential to our effort. We need someone with the know-how to find him.
Would you pay someone with the know-how?
Dr. Kett is worth a lot to the Republic. Of course we'll pay. Like I said, last contact we had with the good doctor, he was on Manet Point. Seeing as the bridge is out, you'll have to swim the channel. And you'll want to watch out for the Separatists on the shore. If you have any luck finding the doctor, try to get him back here. Think you can handle it?
Well, since you promised to pay.
Great. That's the spirit. You know, I think we've got a chance at winning this thing. Now hurry up to Manet Point. We haven't a moment to lose.
Winning this thing? Looks to me like you're surrounded by separatists here. You've been pushed back to the brink. I don't really see how you're winning, but okay. Whatever you say, pal.
Ellis, dear, stop overreacting. We don't know it was him, and I don't see the use of bothering a stranger about it.
You're too cold, Yarrow. This is our son we're talking about. He could be alive and on that island, and you don't care.
That's not true. I just don't see the point in getting our hopes up or in wasting other people's time.
We wouldn't waste anyone's time. We'll pay. We have the credits. There are guns for hire everywhere. Like you. Could you help us?
I believe you said something about credits?
Don't listen to her. We don't need your help. My wife's chasing phantoms, that's all. A friend of hers thought she saw our son on Manet Point, but my wife knows quite well that our son is dead.
Our son was taken from us years ago when the Separatists raided our home. My callous husband would rather believe he's dead, but I can't bear the thought. Our friend says she saw him. Oh, I must know if it's true.
What's my role in all this?
Jenna said she saw him at Manet Point. Please, will you go look for him? I'd give anything to have him back safe.
All I care about is my fee.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. His name is Paul, the spitting image of his father. You can't help but recognize him.
Well, it's your time, I suppose.
Alright, so they're looking for their son. I am not giving that lady back her necklace. So, let's just jump on over to the next quest turn-in here. And way the hell in the middle of nowhere is the turn-in for the listening device in that safe house.
You're in charge of communications? I found a relay at a Separatist safe house. They were tapping your signals.
Blast. I thought we put a stop to that a month ago. I'll red flag all recent transmissions. Make sure nothing major leaked. I owe you one.
And a commendation. So now I have to run all the way back. So, yep, cutting out. Alright, we're back in the second village to hand the Republic spy the Imperial spy's necklace.
Daznai as apis mastinis meagas rupas tisar.
Take the heirloom.
Veraitag ama confidankas bavanal unguts.
Shouldn't you go arrest her?
Grata apatiki eprit vertini zavazia zaveve kazis. Tintas nas bavadalev ajap taslaptis griafs lakinis.
And we get some new gloves. Or just gloves, as apparently we didn't have any. And now we have to run all the way back and over to the new questing hub area. Yeah, I'm just that cool that I can one-shot 3 guys with basic attacks. But anyway, you see there's a public walker here. Troopers looking to invade the town. But we need to go over here, just down the road. Here's Manet Shore, and there's the bridge. As you can see, it is blown out. out a couple of guys. Looks like we have a bonus quest to take out even more. Pretty easy. Of course, Trooper decided to join in on the fun, but hey, there's a chest up here. What's up, gentlemen? Whoa, hi. Not what I wanted. Run! Got him, coach. And for that we get a chest. And a green. Well, 2 greens technically, and both of which we can't use. Blaster rifle and some heavy armor bracers. Not just the way. Always the crap you don't want that drops. See what these guys are now stuck in front of us. Or we're behind them. Just to get cover for the last guy. We're almost at our kill quota, and we haven't even swam the channel yet. So let's go for a swim. Exhaustion zone, turn back now. Why? I'm supposed to do this. Why are you telling me not to do this when I am supposed to? Seriously? No way up the cliff. Alright, I will try to figure this out. And you will see what becomes of it in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.